Hey guys, this is Rachel from Cypress Textiles, and today I'm going to show you how to make the blue whale motif from the 2026 VVCAL. Alright, so we're going to start with a center ring of a chain 3 and slip stitch in the third chain from the hook. And our first round is just going to be 9 single crochet in the center ring. Okay, so I'm making my slip stitch in the third chain from the hook here. Now I'm going to go straight into my center ring. I don't chain up for single crochets, so I'm just going to start with my first single crochet and then make 8 more, so there's a total of 9. Okay, so my round is done. I've joined with a slip stitch in the first single crochet, and now in my next single crochet I'm going to make a beginning DC. So let's go into that next stitch with a single crochet chain 1. That's my first DC of my round. It's like beginning DC there, and then another regular DC in the same stitch. Okay, so there we go, 2 DC there, a beginning one and a regular one. And now we're just going to go around and make 2 double crochet in each of these singles. So we're going to have a total of 18 double crochet when we're done. Okay, so round 2 is complete. I've joined with a slip stitch in the top of my beginning double crochet, and now we're going to just make single crochet, treble crochet in every stitch around. So that's going to make these little tiny baubles at the front of the work, and the way that you make them at the front of the work is make sure you push them forward. And I'm going to show you kind of like 2 ways to work this round, because some folks say they can't get it to push forward if they're working from the front of the work. If that's you, you can work it from the back if you just flip your motif over, and some people it works out better that way. So I'm just going to show you how I do it. So in this next stitch I'm going to make single crochet and then treble crochet in the same stitch. Okay, and you can see it's kind of like curving over because it's getting pulled down by that single crochet that's in front of it. So that's what's going to make your little tiny treble bauble, if you want to call it that. So with my middle finger, I'm going to push it to the front when I make my next single crochet in the next stitch. Okay, and now it's at the front. I'm going to make my next treble. You can see it curving over, and then I don't even really use my middle finger too much, but as soon as you squash it to the front to make your next single, your job is done. It's going to squish to the front. So if you turn this motif around and then you just make the stitches as directed, they will poke out at the right side of the work. It's just however you want to do it. You figure out which way you like best, because yeah, some folks will say, I can't get mine to poke out at the front. They poke out at the back or whatever. So I just can't be bothered to turn my work, but if you need to, go ahead and do so. Okay, so anyway, it's single crochet and treble crochet in every stitch. So at the end, you're going to have 18 singles and 18 trebles. All right. Okay, I'm going to show you where I'm at right now, and then I'll show you when it's done. All right, so we're looking super cute so far. And our next round, well, I did join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet. And I did also double count that I have 18 trebles, just to make sure, because I will skip. Okay, so the next round is just these 3 treble clusters and then some chain spaces. So we're gonna skip over all of these treble stitches here and only work into the singles that are in between. So in my chart, I just work into the first stitch, or you can slip stitch into this next stitch and work into that stitch if you don't like working in the same stitch that you joined in. But I'm just going to work straight into that stitch with a single crochet and then a chain 2. And this is going to be the first step of my beginning 3 treble cluster. So single crochet, chain 2, and then make a 2 treble cluster. So just yarn over twice, insert your hook into the same stitch, pull up a loop, and draw the yarn through 2 loops twice. And then repeat that again, yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull up a loop, and draw the yarn through the first 2 loops twice. All right, so now I have 3 loops on my hook, and draw the yarn through all 3 loops, and that closes my cluster. So this is a pretty decent beginning 3 treble cluster. It's a convincing fake. All right, so let's do chain 3, and then in the next stitch we're going to do a 3 treble cluster. So just yarn over twice, insert your hook, draw up a loop, and pull the yarn through 2 loops on the hook twice, and do that again for the second leg in the same stitch, and a 3rd time in the same stitch. And now you have 4 loops on your hook because you don't have your beginning stitch there. You've got your leading loop and then your 3 legs there for the cluster. And draw the yarn through all 4 loops to close the cluster. And then chain 3. And then you're just going to keep going around like that, working into your single crochets and making 3 treble clusters. All right, so I'll show you how that looks when I'm all done with the round. If I can do it. Okay, there we go. So here's how we're looking so far. I'll show you how it looks when it's done. Okay, we're looking amazing here. We have chain 3 on the hook, and then we're gonna close the round. So I'm gonna show you how I close for a cluster. I have these loops here that I used for my cluster here. I'm gonna pick them up and then make my slip stitch. Okay, and I like that as the best way to close for a cluster. Now for the next round, we're just gonna do pure single crochet. Easily enough, I'm gonna do 5 single crochet in all of these chain spaces around. Just like this. Okay, 5 single crochet in every chain space around. Alrighty, we're done with our round, and I joined in that first single crochet, and now we're gonna make a round of singles and chain spaces. So I'm gonna get to this center single crochet by making a slip stitch in my next stitch here. And now I'm close enough to the center, I can make a stitch into it. So I'm gonna make my single crochet in that middle single there out of these 5. Okay, so now I'm gonna chain 3, and then come over here, skip these 4, and go into this middle single here of these 5 and make a single crochet. Chain 3. And if your motif is all wobbly like this, that's okay. It's about to get sorted because we're going to make these 5 singles kind of like poke up like that. So when all that spreads out, it's going to make it flat. Right now they're all trying to be rounded, so that's why it's making it ruffled. Okay, so once you chain 3, and you can see once you chain 3 is like a shorter distance than these 4 singles that you're skipping, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why it causes that little poke up that you're kind of seeing already happen, even though we really haven't done much. So that's going to gather that ruffling so that it lays flat. Okay, I'm gonna show you how it looks so far, and then I'll show you how the round looks. It looks amazing. Alrighty, so now we've got that round complete. I joined in my first single crochet, and now we're gonna start making it a hexagon. So we're gonna do 5 single crochet in this first chain space. 2, 3, 4, 5. That 3rd single is going to be our corner. All right, now we're going to do 3 single crochet in the next chain space, and then make a single crochet in this middle single right here in this stitch. Make a single crochet. Now 3 single crochet in the next chain space, and then 5 single crochet in the next chain space for our corner. Okay, 3, 4, 5. All right, now we're into our repeat. We're just going to do 3 singles, 1 single crochet in this single here, and then 3 singles, and then 5 in our next corner. So here's how the side looks so far, and I'll show you how it looks when it's done. Okay, so here's how it's looking when the round is done. I've joined with a slip stitch in the first single crochet, and we're starting to look like a hexagon now. So on our last round, we're just going to make another round of singles just so that this is large enough. When you compare it to the plain hexagon, it's just not quite as big. So I needed another round, so we're going to do a single crochet in the next stitch, and then 3 singles in that corner. and then just single crochet all the way across until you get to your next corner, which is the center single of the 5 group. So I'll just show you when I get there, and then I'll show you how the round looks on the completed one. Okay, and now we're at the corner, so we're going to do 3 single crochet. Okay, so that's how the side looks so far, and then whenever it's all done, it's going to look like this. All right, so this has been the blue whale motif of the 2026 VVCAL, and I'll see you on the next one.